So we start, and I'm not entirely sure what this shape is. Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I'm imagining 7 and then 8, maybe 9, but I would assume 8. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the main characters are 6. And Toad's head, I think, has 6 dots on it as well. We're going to have to look at that carefully. We'll, you'll see. Because you'll see, I'll try and see if I can show this. Oh no, he doesn't. No, I think he has 7 dots. Because he's got 1, 2, 3 here on the back, 1 on the top. Right? And these, so basically, oh god. You see he's got these 2 little dots closer to his face, a central dot on the front. You can intuit here there's this massive side dot, and this other massive side dot, which are sort of shown. They are the ones you see from the back. So he's got this sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 little sub dots. Okay, let's say he's got 7 dots. This is one flat wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it a 6-sided wall? I don't know. So obviously the idea here is it strength? No. Is it courage? No. Is it wisdom? No. Is it kindness? No. It seems to be everything, right? You have to go on an adventure where your strength will be tested, your courage will be tested, your wisdom, your kindness, everything will be tested. Therefore, whoever wins at all of the games, the variety of games that you can play, will have kind of achieved proof that their personality includes some sort of an amount of all of these things combined. Not strength, not wisdom, not courage, but like some sort of a combination. So we're speaking about some sort of personality issue, I think, a personal issue. And there are dangers that await you. Definitely. Do you want to head out? Now Luigi steps out in front. Here again, we got green and green side and side. Everyone notices that Luigi has been the first to step out. Now, Luigi has not been mentioned by the narrator. I'm not sure if the narrator is Toad here, or if it's someone else. It's unclear. But if it is Toad, in any case, Toad hasn't said anything about Luigi. Luigi hasn't even been mentioned as a possibility for someone who has a characteristic that could work, you know. So it's intriguing to me, right, that Luigi is the first one to come out, as if Luigi is the one who most wants to test this test, so to speak, right? Luigi hasn't stated what his character is, and yet wants to test it. There is a mystery here, I think. Also, I'm obsessed with this thing. Like, what the hell is this? You're jumping straight into the fucking tube. Like, head first into the tube. Oh, okay. Mario Party. I notice here also that Toad seems to be standing on top of a green pipe. So Toad is on top of the green pipe. And the green pipe stood at the center of Mushroom Town, Mushroom Village, or whatever it is. It's this central node around which the buildings are organized. And Toad himself also seems to be like a central figure, right? Everyone seems to gather around him. But why, right? What does Toad have? Toad seems to be a host. He's hosting the games. He's also inviting or suggesting the games, acting as a bit of a game proposer of these games. And also maybe a guide, submitting the rules to be followed. If he is the pipe, then the games, entering into the games happens through him, and also importantly happens through the center of a structure. So whatever the structure is, it has a center, and that central node is the way into the game. In one place it's Toad, in the other place it's a tube that you jump into, and the tube takes you underground. The mushroom also seems to take you underground. So Toad as a tube is an entryway. Toad is an entryway, an entrance. Maybe because you follow Toad, you follow Toad's rules. If Toad is the one who is establishing the games and saying, okay, these are the rules, this is how you play, the whole structure of the games is built around him. He has to develop the rules that you're then going to follow. The games are coming out of him in some way. He is the host of the games. And he's central because everything is built around him. It also suggests, though, that if these 6 people are built around him, then these 6 people, with their different characteristics, strength, courage, wisdom, kindness, whatever it is, all kind of constellate around a central node that is, we suppose, the node, first of all, the node who delivers the star. Toad tends to be, I think, in these games, the one who delivers the star to you. Like, here's the star, here's your prize. And the star, this many-pronged, many-limbed being, seems to be the being that represents being a personality whose center is balanced and has a bit of courage, a bit of wisdom, a bit of everything. So there's this idea of balance. You have this central node, and then courage, wisdom, etc. are parts of this node that balance around it.
So basically the thing is, there's this central bit here. Then there's 2 bits here, 2 bits on the side. There's a bit on the back. And there's a bit here on the top. So Toad is sort of surrounded by holes, by circles. And he himself is a circle, right? So it's a circular sort of surface within which are smaller circles. But see, the thing is, now, there may be 7 of them. I'm not entirely sure. If there are 6, then I would develop a theory for 6, to fit the 6. But I'm developing for 7 because the number 7 came out. So that's like the number that comes out is the number I will develop. I'm not entirely sure if my perception of the numbers.
Really, what's happening is that they're all arguing, right? But something we notice is that Wario and Donkey Kong argue in like a horrible manner. They're shouting at each other and being violent towards each other in some way. There's more of a force to their disagreement, and there's more energy to it. Mario and Yoshi and Peach also seem to disagree. However, there's more of a kind of there's a sort of more kind of a calm, under the surface disagreement, a sort of cordiality to it. There's no shoving and shouting, so to speak. So we get two sides of this circle. One side is 3 and 3, and altogether they make 6 people around the 7th toad, right?